Unpublishables is a collection of short stories I penned early on in my career. I call them the Unpublishables not because their content is too risque, crude, or vulgar, but because they were never picked up for publication. Now, some were sent out and some are seeing their first light of day here. You see, when you're a young writer, especially an unpublished young writer, you're a dime a dozen. Agents and publishers, like published writers, are big names who pen their memoirs. Some will take a chance on a new name with a sellable novel, but no one wants a short story that comes from an unknown. The chances of making any money off it are pretty small, and there is something kind of creepy about some unknown person lurking around the fringes of the published asking people to look at his shorts. What many agents and publishers can miss is a sense of maverick. Short story writers know that they have little chance of being published, and still they write. And there is an incredible freedom to create when you don't think anyone will be listening. It's like singing in the shower on a sunny spring morning when you have the house to yourself. In a short story, the writer can explore any subject, mimic any story, follow any thought or theme until his or her voice becomes hoarse or the water goes cold. The short story author isn't limited to a word count or a number of columns and inches. The short story author is free to create without the need to stretch chapters or fill in additional dialogue to hit the magic 300-page mark. The short story author is, in short, the fringe writer who ventures out into the uncharted vastness of plot and image, thought and theory. Now, these stories are in this book because they were too short, too long to be short, or too awkward to be classified in any single genre. Now, these stories are here because I was, and still am at heart, a short story author. The Unpublishables is a book of misfit stories I wrote while developing my voice and my vision. And my name's Tolarie, Pete Tolarie, and this is a little audio collection I call The Unpublishables.